making the same mistakes I made yesterday. I keep hurting myself the same way. I have been away all night.
Hey y'all, hey.
Hey.
Welcome to the Unicorn Straight No Chaser, where you come for the shenanigans, but you stay for the debauchery. Tonight we have a special episode. It's a nightcap.
Can't you tell? Can't you tell?
Y'all know I actually do love the unicorns, the little AI unicorns. It's like creepy but cute and creepy all at the same time. Like they might just kill you at any moment. It's dead body somewhere. Like I don't know. That's just me.
Yeah, definitely.
Um, but still, whenever y'all see us in our little silk robes and stuff, that means it's a nightcap. So it is mandatory that you get yourself a cocktail or you roll up or something, okay, and celebrate the fact that this
Like
is
fruit roll up.
that's for sucking dick.
Yeah, it is. On standby.
You do something to celebrate the fact that this is Happy Friday Eve. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Tomorrow we end the work week. Hallelujah. Okay.
We are.
I'm fucking tired, Cardi. I am so tired.
Girl, I'm with you.
Um, it's my son's birthday yesterday, so we played hooky.
Whoop.
Ooh, I hope my boss don't see this. We play hooky from work and from fuck it. I could be out when I want to. I was out. He played hooky from school. My daughter played hooky from school, and we had Chase's hooky birthday extravaganza. And I was just telling Cardi how Museum of Illusions is it's a fucking ripoff.
It's an illusion.
It's a fucking illusion
Illusion, all right.
that it's a museum. Okay? Like, literally, you could have set your clock. If you just go by the actual things that you can like interact with, because a lot of stuff was like pictures and stuff. Like, ain't nobody, it's like all these fucking puzzles. Nobody doing all these fucking puzzles. Nobody wants to do that. Like, except for Savannah.
You gotta do something.
She went to do the puzzle, but that shit like 15 minutes, 30 minutes tops, right?
Yeah, on hard mode. Mm-hmm.
$75. Anyway,
I feel your pain.
a good place for everyone to go though. Well, y'all can't go now because it's over, but there was a place called Halloween House in the Andorra Shopping Center. I don't know if anybody is familiar with the Andorra part of the city, but it's like after Roxborough, East Falls, Manioc, Roxborough,
Yeah.
Andorra. So that was amazing. Like if you like horror movies, if you like Halloween, you like spooky shit, but not scary, you know. They had like the Chucky doll, Jason's Mans, like all the little props and stuff, and they're like touch everything. I'm like, oh, please touch museum for Halloween scary shit. It was really good. Like now, that was money well spent, and we were in there a really long time. They're gonna do a Christmas house, so
Okay.
I'm gonna go back. You should take the kids. Definitely should take the kids.
For Christmas, yeah. Yeah, we don't do the Halloween stuff too much. We do Lim Villa. You know, we get our apple cider, we do the hay ride, and we call it a day. We didn't do it this year though, but
I like
it's
that.
still time.
I like that too. But yeah, you should definitely do that. So let's do. Hey Darius. Hey Daquan.
What's going
Darius,
on?
you need to go where? Halloween house, you can't go. It's over. You gotta go. You gotta go
Sorry,
next
okay.
year. But Christmas house, go to Christmas house. But don't go to Museum of Illusions. I'm gonna write a really nasty review about Museum of Illusions because that shit is a fucking jip. It's a jip. I got some cute pictures. Fuck that place.
Yeah.
All them little places. Fuck
The worst museum in the city.
I haven't been to Wonder Spaces or like Outer Worlds. I haven't been there yet.
I haven't, but I know it's more interactive, so than the
They
fucking
all supposed
illusion
to.
shit.
Hey, November butter. That sounds delicious.
Still don't know what it means after all these years. Still can't tell me either.
Hey, Carly, you can't tell us what November butter is? I want to know.
I'm
It
like
sounds
butternut
delicious.
squash. Like, what is this? Pumpkin soup? I don't know.
I'm cracking up. So, like I was saying, let's do a bit of housekeeping before we move on.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, I'm alerting people because I like to remind people, like, hey, we on, bring your ass.
Bring the ass and titties.
You like what? Wonder Space? I haven't been there, but hopefully it's longer than 15 minutes.
It sounds like a good date thing. Possibly.
Yeah, probably. Somebody want to take pictures of you. I want to thank not our Lord and Savior, but just the best.
Just the best.
Who's always right on time. She might not come when you want her, but she's always right on time. Hey, BK.
What's going on?
What's up?
We're going to have to get you a little silky robe for the NightCaps, baby.
Ooh, wait, I got one. Hold on.
Ooh, okay.
There you go.
Come back with the
Give me
chest
one sec.
out. So when we do a nightcap, guys, that is when we are going to do anything social media, pop culture, nerd culture. We normally try to do it either at the end of the month or the beginning of the month, right? So we can take all the things that everyone has been discussing and cherry pick the most interesting ones, you know, hopefully the ones that are not beaten to death and too stale, but come and have a conversation about it, right? Take a little break from the mental health, from the sex, still bringing debauchery and shenanigans because that's who we are. But let's talk about the bullshit, okay? And of course, we have BK here. He'll introduce himself when he comes back. Light skin, go on and introduce yourself to the people.
I'm here.
There you go. Look at that. Black robe, my brother.
I see you.
Oh, with the embroidery. Oh, shit.
I like that.
I gotta rock the Fenty.
I like this. Yes, gentlemen, anybody that ends up coming into the chat or watching a replay, women like you to be sexy too. We just don't want dick in a good time. We want you to put a bow on it or something. Like, we like that shit too.
That's my wife right there. Let me tell you, I got nothing but Fenty, okay? Underwear, lingerie. Got $300 worth of her stuff in my cart right now.
Jeez, you must got that Fenty subscription service, huh?
I do actually.
That's the only way to buy the shit.
Them VIP prices be nice. You can't beat 60% off. And you know,
man.
Hey, Jazz. No, I seen it. He real cute. BK is like a Snickers.
Grab you one.
Well, since you popped back in, I was going to have Light Skin introduce herself. But BK, Mr. Savage Fenty, okay, I just saw you away at home coming having a fabulous time.
My God. Please take me back. Take me back a week. Oh, man. It was awesome. It was one big fan reunion. Had a great time. 80+ degree weather and sunny. It was hot. Okay. Let me tell you, to come back to Chicago to 27 degrees and snow, what?
That breaks the spirit.
Yeah.
Man. Yeah. I enjoyed homecoming. I love seeing everybody. I was seeing all my friends, everybody that I became friends with via internet because of COVID. You know, it was just good to be there. And you can't top Spellhouse homecoming. I'm sorry. That's just an experience you got to experience.
Oh, it sounds like it looked fun. It looked like all the people were like friendly, nice. I was like, I know they was having a good time. And I know it was some good drinks and some good weed.
Yeah. Edibles. Look, I was on edibles the whole weekend.
Oh, fuck me.
Oh, yeah. And Mr. Lightskin, go ahead and introduce yourself to the people.
What's going on, everybody? It's your resident soft dom daddy here. Feeling good and sexy tonight. Tired, but still feeling sexy. That's the most important part.
The beard is...
It ain't for you, Jess.
The beard is bearding, though.
It is bearding.
I'm jealous. He kind of... Stunting on me.
It
Hold on.
is kind of
You know, that's mandatory
flying
in Philly.
outside.
It's mandatory in Philly. If you came to Philly, you had to, you know what I mean, you had to put some more butters in there.
I cut
Yeah.
mine down. I got tired of getting food out of it.
I
That's a
can
pain in the
understand.
ass.
Among other things I could say. And because I always forget to introduce myself, it is your queen of extra, your sultan of shenanigans, your diva of debauchery, the official HBIC of Unicorn Straight No Chaser. And we are about to dive into these nightcap topics. Let's get the sad shit out of the way first. As most of you should know by now, 54-year-old Matthew Perry passed away recently. He was found unresponsive in his hot tub. And a bystander said that he actually was repositioned, and they determined that he was deceased. So they are still running tests to find out exactly what was the cause of him passing away. We all know, or most of us should know, that he was battling addiction at the height of his career on Friends, and that he actually said during the interview that he cannot even watch the episodes of Friends because of how deep he was in his addiction. So yes, rest in peace, Jazz. For anyone who may not be familiar with Friends, and I don't see how you could not be, it is the white version of Living Single.
Yeah.
The bland version.
I mean, I liked Friends. It wasn't better than Living Single, but it had its moments.
It just had hard nipples, and that just did it for me as a kid.
I never watched it.
Jennifer always had her fucking nipples all hard out and shit.
Never,
so like,
ever.
Okay.
That's it. That's all that had me. But Living Single, yeah, all day.
Well, they were on from 1994 to 2004. And Matthew was very candid about his struggles with addiction. He wrote a memoir about it. Right now, the medical examiner has written it that he was the cause of death was deferred. So that's what they say when they don't really know.
They don't know.
Yeah.
But I think when the toxicology report comes back, they probably are not going to really announce it, because I believe that it definitely has something to do with drugs.
Yeah, if you're in a hot tub, yeah, you're taking something and you get it.
Yeah,
that's usually how it goes. That's the MO.
So that was very, very sad, and I'm sorry that he still wasn't able to conquer his addiction after all that time. He looked bad. Like, I hadn't seen him in a while.
Addiction is not easy to overcome.
No, it's not. Even with all the money in the world, but he looked really bad. Like, it's funny how white people,
mummify
banana. They do like bananas too, but when you add drugs and hard living into it, ooh, like an avocado left out. I'm sorry if there are any Caucasians.
It ain't their fault. It's just the melanin.
I mean, I said mummify. They wrinkle up, but
listen. To be fair, I don't have the black skin that I was promised either. Like, I definitely I burn, and so my skin is not.
But girl, it is tight. That is the thing. It's snatched.
There's no wrinkles
for the next 10 to 20 years. It'll be just
maybe 30,
maybe even 30.
Black and white.
Like.
James said, "Wow." Hey, James, I'm sorry. California raisin, baby.
I was gonna say that was just a liver.
Why do you have that one already? Why is that in there?
Yeah, you're right.
Listen,
that's the California raisins.
She just go and get this stuff real fast. I can't stand you.
Wow.
James, you walked into shenanigans. Welcome. Take a seat in the front row.
We're supposed to be talking about something sad.
Let me tell y'all something. One thing you know about Black people, I don't care how sad it is.
We're going to go left.
We are going to get our 7 chuckles. Like, and I have to try to remember that sometimes because I'm always looking for the joke. Let's move on to Chris Booger Sugar Brown.
What he do this time? Because I was like,
He's doing booger sugar.
what people talking
When
about?
is he not? Okay. So Chris Brown has been sued by a man who alleges that the singer assaulted him in a nightclub in London. According to the complaint, Abraham Dwell has claimed that Brown hit him over the head with a bottle of Don Julio 1942 tequila.
Ooh.
Now, why does he know?
First of all, I'm not swinging that bottle. Maybe Patron, maybe something else, but not on 1942 Don Julio.
That's how you know Booger Sugar was involved. That's how you know.
Hey, but who could say the guy is lying and trying to get a quick check? Because Chris Brown has a history of domestic violence and fighting people, so therefore he could be lying because people will believe that Chris Brown was definitely fighting.
There's video.
Oh, so Chris Brown hit him with the bottle?
So allegedly, he has video of the assault, and it is in the hands of the police. The police have it.
Why you back Chris Brown? You ain't famous. Sorry, but I'm sure he's in VIP with security and like. How did you get to his area?
So, after allegedly receiving what were described as crushing blows to the head, the complainant said that he was knocked unconscious after he passed out. He alleges that Brown continued to kick him in the head as he lay on the floor. The guy is a music producer, and he said he's known Chris Brown for years. So when he was approaching him, he approached him. So Abraham wasn't going to him. He said Chris was approaching him, and because he knew him and had a relationship with him, business relationship over the years, he thought he was coming to greet him and give him a hug and got knocked upside the head with a bottle. I don't know.
That don't even sound right.
I don't know. So he went to the hospital, and according to hospital documents, he has torn ligaments in the leg and cuts to his head. In addition to the physical injuries, of course, emotional distress. Abuse.
Everybody.
So I'm in a club. Look, I'm in a club, and then you just walk up to me and beat my ass, and I don't know why. What did you do to Chris in the background in the past? What did you do with his music? What did you do to Chris? If Chris walked up to you and beat your ass like that, you did something to him.
On site, though.
On site, that's what I'm saying. You had to do something.
So y'all both maintain that he was reacting to something that was done to him.
Yes.
Okay.
Because it don't sound right.
It ain't come out of nowhere.
Now
Chris Brown said, "No, I'm gonna just hit the first fucking wanker I see in London and just start mollywopping."
First wanker.
You in London? You gotta speak as Londoners do. They say wankers.
So like James just said, if he's unconscious, how did he know he was getting stumped?
Well, I guess when he woke up,
Man,
they
1942.
tell him like you must have been getting kicked in your head. Daquan, what did that man do to make him that mad? Alicia says it doesn't matter. He didn't deserve that. Carolyn said this may be true. He acted funny towards Tiana Taylor already, and he likes coke. Hence the name Booger Sugar Brown. So let's go over the timeline for Chris Brown and his antics. If you will, okay.
Ooh,
so we all remember in 2009 that he beat up Rihanna. Okay,
allegedly,
he beat my girl up. There will be no Rihanna slander.
Yeah, he
I'm not slandering.
But then again,
her.
Rihanna
wasn't
wasn't innocent either.
Right, she started it in the car crash and she hit her head. Like,
nah, he beat her.
He did
crash a Lamborghini. I'm sure I might. I'm saying
you don't swing on a nigga driving a Lambo.
She swung on him while he was driving.
Let me ask you a question.
Not blaming her. I'm not blaming her. I'm just saying.
I'm just asking. Have y'all ever been swung on before by a significant other?
Yes.
Yeah.
Did you beat them up like that?
No.
I'm just saying. You exercise.
It was also a car crash.
I mean, if I had a Lambo, I wouldn't do it either.
It's also a car crash. I mean, so I'm assuming some ricochet happened. You crashed a Lambo.
Carolyn said he admitted it in his documentary.
Well, I mean, I didn't say he didn't. I just said it wasn't his fault.
Right.
Now, in June of 2017, his ex-girlfriend Karuchi, she got a 5-year restraining order against him over accusations that he was being aggressive towards her and demanding the money and jewels he gave her during their relationship. Relationship over. I want all my shit back. to the point where they granted her the 5-year restraining order. Okay. 2019, he was accused of raping a woman in a Mandarin Oriental hotel in Paris. 2018, but 2018, a woman identified in court documents as Cassandra was granted a restraining order against him after she accused him of hitting her and stalking her. Okay, the woman launched a $20 million lawsuit against Brown, and another woman launched a $20 million lawsuit against Brown in January of 2022, alleging that the singer had drugged and raped her on Sean Diddy Combs' yacht in Miami, Florida, back in December of 2020. May 2023, Brown was celebrating his 34th birthday among a lot of celebs pals, including Usher, who I believe Usher threw the party for him. And while he was there, he got into something with Teyana Taylor. Whatever Teyana was saying, he was saying to Teyana, Teyana was not paying him any mind. And he got upset. He got aggressive with her. Usher tried to intervene. Okay. Then Chris started getting loud with him. Usher followed him out. And next thing we know, Usher had a bloody nose.
I didn't hear that part.
Yeah.
Oh,
He was definitely on camera the next day, like, we good, we cool.
So according to eyewitnesses, they said Chris was attempting to talk to Teyana. She was ignoring him. He got mad. Usher tried to intervene. So he left the facility. Usher took off his skates and went after them. The eyewitnesses say they saw Usher go behind a string of charter buses that were parked in a lot where Chris and the crew were at. A short time later, Usher emerged with a bloody nose. So when do we say that Chris Brown is the problem and the call is coming from inside the house?
As long as the cases stop stealing.
Now y'all know money can do it.
If they settle before it goes to court,
like
they settle. He never go to jail.
Has any case settled? Like, they still open, right?
Some of them are still open. Some of them they settled.
Because like, if it's which one settled? That's the important part.
It was the $20 million lawsuit, the $20 million lawsuit about
she
the rape.
Get $20 million though
for abuse and stalking.
She probably got like $5 million.
Rape.
Yeah, rape.
I ain't believe that.
Yeah, you
I ain't believe that story either though. But
I don't believe it. But at the end of the day, Chris probably if she took a settlement, that means it didn't happen.
That's what she was waiting for. That's what
she took a settlement. It didn't happen. She lied, and he
he didn't get $20 million, James. No,
that's not. You settled, you get like
like 5
10th of that. Yeah, you get like 5.
Yeah, so it's like at the end of the day, it's just like she settled because like you wanted to check and he wanted to go away. And he's just like, fuck it, give it what you take this, and she took it. Like, you see, and I hate that especially celebs, they use that against you and shit. And it's just like, even if it didn't happen, nobody's ever going to believe you because you're a celeb.
You gotta be smarter.
But what was he getting in Teyana Taylor's face for?
I don't know about that conversation. That's something
I know she was single. She had issues with her husband.
Right, they were separated.
Here.
Well,
so
they not divorced
probably
yet.
at her.
They ain't divorced yet.
Yeah.
There
was issues in the beginning.
That's still a problem. If I'm ignoring you and I don't want to engage in a conversation, especially if you being aggressive towards me, she was probably doing the right thing to not engage with him. And Usher saw this and thought that it was a problematic enough that he needed to intervene.
Mm-hmm.
That is saying something about the way that you were carrying it.
All I see is Chris Brown on stage and saying, "Bitch, come here, I'm Rick James. You know who I am."
Oh my God.
I'm the best motherfucker in the world.
He has a problem. When is everybody going to acknowledge at the very least he has an anger management problem and more than likely a drug problem?
Well, he's already admitted. He's already admitted in his documentary he does have an anger management problem. I mean, to be honest with you, I ain't trying to blame, but he a Taurus and them niggas.
Really? Because the Tauruses I know are very you're right.
No, hell no. There's some hard-headed, stubborn, angry people. Like
all I'm saying is Chris Brown coming your way, move the fuck out the way.
Like them some bulls for real. So he did admit he does have an anger management problem in that documentary he had on Netflix. And he did say, he grew up in like an abusive home. His mom was being abused. So it's like just some things that's like his psyche that plays on him. And
You got too much
he
money to
does
work that
need
shit
some.
out.
He do need some. Right. He do need some therapists. He do need to see some mental help, like for real.
Throw that nigga in
Or
celebrity boxing. Throw him
yeah,
right there. There you go.
they need to bring back Celebrity Deathmatch. But
So the problem is, and this is just not him, but this is people in general. I hate when people acknowledge they have a problem, but they do nothing to fix the problem. So great, you know that you have this issue. You can pinpoint where the issue most likely comes from, but then what are you doing about it? Because it's still affecting your life.
And to be honest with you, a lot of stuff that come across about Chris Brown, I don't believe none of it until like this. I need to see what the way it plays out, because in the day it's like I feel like he was being blamed for a lot of shit that was going on because he was the scapegoat for Hollywood to blame him. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't like a lot of things I didn't believe that he actually did. And I'm just like, nah, that don't even sound right. It don't match. And like even like what Alicia just said, you know, we've been saying that people just still support Chris Brown because his music, which yes, his music dope as fuck. His concerts dope as fuck. I'm a Chris Brown fan. And she was like, but Chris is a villain. Chris Brown is not the villain that Trey Songz is. Trey Songz is the real fucking villain. And nobody says nothing about him, which irritates me. But every time every little thing of Chris happen up, it's all over the news as if he killed somebody. But it's like Trey Songz has been accused of rape.
How does he get away with it?
Silent. Like this nigga getting
because he stay out the way.
He's getting accused of rape damn near every other month at this point. And it's like nothing against Trey Songz is being said. But every small Chris Brown ran a red light. Oh my God, the world is going to end. What? Leave the man alone. Y'all contributed to the anger problem.
Yeah, he's natural bad boy. So like, you know that's what the press is going to navigate to.
But that's what I'm trying to figure out is how is Trey Songz getting away from the same scrutiny?
Because he ain't loud with it though.
How is rape not loud? Like I don't understand.
And to be honest with you, me personally, I would not say Chris Brown has raped anyone. Probably somebody on his team, but he gets the blame because he's the celebrity. I don't personally believe, me personally, as someone with daughters, I will hope that he's not out here raping women. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, you watched your mom in this abusive relationship. I will hope you treat women the way you wanted your mom to be treated. Like, do them the opposite of what you saw growing up or whatnot. The fighting, I get it. I mean, at the end of the day, you swing on me, it's a fair fight at that point because I'm not gonna let you beat my ass. But I get I'm gonna fight back because it's like, you know, I was raised by a family of women. They told me, don't ever hit no girl, but don't get your ass beat either.
No, I agree with that. I don't think that if a woman puts her hands on a man, that a man is like not supposed to do anything.
It's a reaction.
I agree. I think they should do something within reason, right? Because you're still a man. So like, yes, get her the fuck up off of you. But
like I'm gonna give you one good push. After that, it's like you swung on me. After that, it's like I feel threat.
Respect my space.
I need both of them to be treated though, because ain't a nigga. Both of them niggas' ankles are skinnier than mine, and I'll be damned if I let somebody drumstick.
Look, do a one leg sweep. Whoop.
Sweep the legs.
Although
I ain't gonna lie, Chris Brown might be strong because
he's athletic a motherfucker. He can do backflips and shit.
He be doing flips. I don't know. He got some.
Chris Brown and Sierra ankle strong as shit.
You go to kick Chris Brown, you gonna break your shit. It's gonna be like an anime. You kick it and you go like X-ray. You see all your bones just breaking.
And he do drugs, so you know he got that drugs.
And he coked up.
He got that crackhead strength. You know.
Trey Songz gets away with it because he didn't rape anyone as significant as how Chris Brown beat up Rihanna. That's a possibility. He's still getting his consequences from it.
He raping the groupies and not big names, you know.
Yeah. All right then. Let's talk about somebody else that is making big headlines. Dwight Howard. Yeah.
Him downstairs.
I have a lot to say about this.
So, for those who do not know, former NBA star Dwight Howard has denied sexual assault and battery allegations filed against him earlier this year and asked the court to dismiss a civil lawsuit he is facing in Georgia. Stephen Harper is claiming that Howard sexually assaulted him, which of course Howard is denying it. In the original complaint filed, He said that Howard sexually assaulted him in July of 2021. Okay. He also accused him of inflicting intentional emotional distress and false imprisonment. So I was doing the research on this and I was like, it's a lot. It's a lot with this. He's saying that they were in a long distance relationship and he was at his house. They watched TV, they kissed. At about 5 p.m., another person came over and that person wanted to have a threesome. Harper said no. Okay, but they said, we could watch porn. So the porn was put on TV, and the third man and Howard began undressing each other. And then Howard began rubbing Harper's leg and grabbed his penis. Harper told Howard to stop, and Howard responded by pulling off his underwear and performing oral sex. While the third person penetrated Harper from behind. And in a second narrative, they swapped the names and then somebody else did the penetration. The victim said that he cried during the incident, and Harper told the officer that he grabbed his phone, went to the bathroom to call an Uber, but Howard told him to cancel it because the other person would drive him home, to keep everything a secret or he would get a bullet in his head. I see y'all faces.
I'm not. Go ahead, BK, because you have a lot to listen.
I'm still laughing. Wait, go ahead. Go
ahead, Curdy. Go ahead.
I'm just trying to picture 7'2" fucking Howard on his knees.
That's what I'm saying.
Sucking someone else's dick. Because if he was on his knees, you probably still head level. We're the same height. If you on his knees, how did that fucking work out? I don't know. So he got sexual. This is rape, pretty much.
That's what the ban is alleged.
If you're in the 3-way, is it gangbang rape?
I don't like the victim shame, but I find a lot of.
I'm trying not to.
It's a lot of issues. If there was a place to be inappropriate, BK, this is the place. I'm gonna just let you know.
I was like, I don't let loose. I don't want to victim shame.
Right, but speak your mind. Speak your mind, because there's some questions.
Nigga is lying.
What's the evidence? That's what I want to know.
It's some questionable things.
The only evidence they have is their fucking text conversation from before they met up, where they consensually agreed to do things or whatnot. However, what we don't have proof of is recorded phone conversations about what was going to go on. Because I'm going to be honest with you, Atlanta, gay niggas.
Everywhere.
I'm not saying that it's right, but that's what the fuck they do down there. They do group shit like this. Sometimes it's at the fucking park. I'm sorry. But at the end of the day, it's like, I think you're just trying to get a check because it's not the first time Dwight Howard has been called out for participating in group gay sex in Atlanta. And remember, it was one person who tried to say that he got raped also at a sex party, and it just happened to be Dwight Howard. That raped him at this sex party. It sounds like a whole money grabbing. And then you in pictures I saw Twink. I would have been like, I don't like certain words. I don't like using them.
I need evidence.
That's what I'm saying. I need the evidence because right now, text messages
like show me your booty hole. Let me see how.
Let me see those. Let me see that.
Let me see the hole.
Let me see that evidence.
If Dwight Howard fucked you, your ass is gonna be blown the fuck out.
Let me tell you this, because at this point, it's like, for one, Dwight Howard
taking all this.
DL, whatever, he's a bisexual male who's being forced to out himself because of a fucking court case because you want some fucking money. T.S. Madison said all the fucking time, you know why y'all hoes ain't got nothing? You know why I got all of this? And she click her nails? Because I know how to keep my goddamn mouth closed. If you messing around with a fucking celebrity and all you trying to do is sue and get a big bag, don't mess with that celebrity, because they chose you out of the millions of motherfucking people and they DM to fuck with, to be with, to want to pursue something with. And at the end of the day, you betrayed that trust by suing them for rape after you pursued them. if you pursue me and try to say I raped you, no, you pursued me. I agreed because you pursued me. You came to me and I gave consent. That's like at the end of the day, y'all outing this man, forcing him to out himself, all for a quick bag, and just looking at the time. I'm not gonna judge based off look, but looking at the type of nigga you are, you ain't shit nigga. Probably one of the gay niggas that's house hopping. I don't know your situation. I don't know, but and it just all don't sound right to me. Like, bro, what? Like,
and in the ATL, it's a lot of scammers.
because it's
Thank you. A lot of scammers.
Like
and on top of that, it is just like, bro, when they started undressing each other, you could have got up and left.
Well, that was the thing.
Right. Wait, Paul, when they first cut on the fucking porn or mentioned it, leave. Third dude show up. Oh, I want to do this. Leave.
He said, they said to him, okay, so if they approached you about a threesome, why didn't you just leave? Well, he told me I didn't have to participate. So that meant that you wanted to watch.
You wanted to watch, which means you're participating.
You wanted to still engage on some level.
And they noticed you were aroused and thought, oh, let's do it. And at the end of the day, you cried. You probably cried tears of joy because you was getting you was crying and shit.
You was in the middle.
Shit, especially with Dwight and his ass tall and muscles. Like
it's crazy. Like he got like 8 kids.
That's what I'm saying.
Baby mamas.
Like this dude.
It's a lot of gay men that have kids and sleep with women. That's
fine, and it's okay with that.
Yeah,
but, my last statement on this.
Probably just got tired.
Like
try something else.
My last statement with this though. Dwight, if you see it, I'm single. Hit the DM. I won't say shit.
The shot has been shotted. Okay.
I'm just saying. I won't. I
put it up there.
I will sign an NDA and be happily single to the public.
Why wasn't he having people sign NDAs?
And to be honest with you, at sex parties, you can't. You just go off for the trust of being quiet with sex parties like that. However, if you've had somebody to your private residence and somebody else, and it's a 300, sign the NDA as soon as you walk through that door. Hey,
right?
Why not? Listen,
because let me tell you, I've been after that for years. When I heard first allegation, of DM, hey. Nice game.
Welcome to Atlanta. Party etiquette 1 episode.
So the guy, Dwight, from my understanding, the guy slid into Dwight's DMs, and that would have made me skeptical in the first DM. Please, you cannot be so dick hungry that you don't, you know what I'm saying, that you don't protect yourself. So
and that's another thing. Gay niggas carry weapons.
Mm-hmm.
If you was attacked, why didn't you pull some out your purse or whatever you had and
it really has a lot of holes in the story, but also Dwight might have had a target on his back because people knew that he was in the closet and hiding it, and that's not the first time that someone had accused him. He was
some gay people get a kick out of outing other niggas, DL niggas in a sense. They thrive on that messiness and shit. And I don't like that because at the end of the day, you don't know nobody's psyche that'll come back. And that's why a lot of trans people are getting killed because they have that psyche. It's like, I don't want to be outed. So outing people is really not cool because at the end of the day, you don't know who his family is from the hood he from that's gonna come after you or yours. Like y'all, people don't be thinking when they do this shit, especially with celebrities. Like, come on, you gotta be smarter than that.
I agree.
And if you think he gonna settle, but he's not settling, shows that you're lying. Because if you Dwight Howard, you was one of the NBA's tops, like literally. But I'm just saying, like NDAs as a celebrity, that's what they do. But apparently, he didn't do one with you.
Well, you know what? I feel bad that he was forced out of the closet because I don't think that's right, and I don't think people should do that at all. And I noticed that a lot of I'm like a reality show,
Carolyn.
the real housewives type of person. I noticed that the women on that show love to do that, like out each other, like, oh, she's like girls and this and that. So the fuck what? Like so what? Why? Close your mouth, like. Right. And Candy, who was definitely a little muncher, on this. She bite size and she a muncher. So she definitely was trying to out this the girl Drew Sidora this whole last season. If she was kissing the girl, shut up. You should know that people don't like to be outed. So maybe her family, like their pastors and stuff, she might have something in her family that she's like, I really don't want anybody to know.
Right.
So why would you force it? It's not worth it. You know
And
what I
my
mean?
thing is like, shout out to Drew. That's my girl. I know Drew since high school, y'all.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she's from Chicago, and I met her when that movie came out, and she came to my school, and I was her tour guide, and we kicked it, everything. You know, that's my girl. However, Candy, first off, coming for Drew, I was automatic like, come on, Candy, now I like you. I like you. I like you. Don't you fuck up with me. She's straddling the fence right now. She is, because at the end of the day, she forgot she was outed by Phaedra and lied on about raping Portia and shit. Like when they're trying or attempted rape. She should know better. She should learn from that situation, because that drug her down a deep dark hole and plummeted it, you know, business wise and her social life. Like, yeah,
I don't think Phaedra was necessary. I don't think Phaedra was lying. The way she worded it was bad. Like, I don't think she was trying to rape anybody. But do I think she told her like, yeah, I'm trying to get that?
I don't know. Now, I mean,
I think
Candy, she's very publicly, yes, I'm a sexual person, but when it comes to her sex life, it's very private. But we know her and Todd have other people in the bedroom, but that's it. We don't know who, inkling, because they circle is so big and small at the same time.
Well, technically, you know, they said it went through Carlos, so Carlos told Phaedra. That's really how that went. I think that some kind of way, yes, she did say something like that, because they used to go out a lot, and I know that her and Portia did kiss and stuff like that.
Did you see Portia's ass?
What show is this again?
Real Housewives of Atlanta.
Housewives of Atlanta.
Did you see Portia's ass? I mean, of course.
Yes. So she said something like that. Like, she might have even said it in joking.
Fat ass.
Yeah, she might have even said it in joking, like, and because I definitely think Todd wanted her. I definitely think Todd wanted her.
Who, Portia?
Yes.
Let me tell you this. Todd is the luckiest man in the world, because not only did you get the richest housewife out of the whole show franchise for seasons, your name is on all these businesses, so you get part of this money. And on top of that, you get to have threesomes because your wife like women too. That man hit the jackpot. It's probably any girl y'all want together. Like, they probably go to their restaurants and be like, oh, look at them over there. Like,
yeah, they probably were like Tiana and Iman at one point in time. So
Iman, another one on my list. I know you separated my nigga, but hit the DMs. I signed NDAs.
Tonight, BK is taking all applications from rich
NBA players,
rich niggas,
maybe a couple of NFL.
Big Root, hey, he said, I'm a whole grown people that don't like men. If I'm in a situation where a 7'5" man is kneeling down trying to grab my dingaling, I'm walking away. Thanks for the offer, NBA Giant, but I'm done. DM one of the ladies.
Because the white big as hell.
You don't want me, baby, and that's fine.
The white get on his knees. He my height, and it's like,
hey, what you doing? what you doing?
Carolyn said, now, if Dwight didn't add that third person, this would have been fine. Steven said Kitty had a full beard in a 28-piece church wig. Not the 28-piece. Darius said, listen to the Keith Lee tour and ATL, all the clout chasers and scammers. Yeah, I know all about that. Poor Keith Lee.
First off, can we talk about him real quick?
Yes, we can talk about him for a minute.
Fill me in. Who the fuck is Keith Lee?
Carolyn, no. Phaedra is going to be on Married to Medicine. She's
Married
not.
to Medicine, yeah. Keith Lee is a
Keith Lee.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Before you said something else.
First off, for the people that sent threatening and death messages to this man in these restaurants, y'all some psychopaths. Because at the end of the day, he's saying in all his videos, these are just my opinions. These are my reviews. Y'all can go to these restaurants and find out yourself. But he never lied about Atlanta's and restaurant industry. Trust and believe he told the truth. And truth needed to be heard. And these businesses need to hurt, because at the end of the day, they continue like it ain't shit. Like, into the owner of Milk and Honey, nigga, what? You come for the food, not for the service? Take that gratuity off my fucking check then. I'm not tipping. Because if I'm coming for food, you just give me a to-go order and I can go.
There's only one place where it is acceptable for the staff to have an attitude, and that is when
that's Waffle House.
Jamaican restaurants,
Jamaican restaurants,
and Waffle House.
Waffle House.
If I want oxtails, I don't give a damn. You could say whatever you want. Put extra gravy on them bitches. I'm all right with that.
And he gave the Juicy Jerk restaurant. That was the only restaurant he gave a good review for in Atlanta. And that line was out the door every day after his review. And the story that he got, they'll think it was the girl's father restaurant. He was the owner. He passed away. She took over. And she really wanted him to come taste his recipes and shit. Oh. And he really praised them jerk ribs. And that shit looked fucking good. And I'm so mad while I was down there, I didn't go to Juicy Jerk and get them damn jerk ribs because this shit looks so fucking good. And he praised him. He said, yo, this food is excellent. Customer service was bomb. Yada, yada, yada. And after that, that line was out the door every day.
And if you have good food
and service,
and service is clean. It's clean. You shouldn't have a problem with anybody coming to review. Listen, they hate him and they hate Darius Cooks. And I know Darius Cooks can be problematic, but I ain't gonna lie. I get my 7 chuckles with his reviews because I don't see where he's lying. I don't see where he's lying.
I don't see where none of them are lying, but in the day, it's just like y'all mad that he's giving his opinion and these owners of the restaurants. I mean, and it was recorded on camera. Oh, it's a 2-hour wait, but as soon as you come in, we can see you in 5 minutes. This shit is on camera. And so how y'all mad?
They never addressed it at all.
They never addressed their issues. Candy gave a great response, but she never took accountability.
It was a horrible response because you didn't address it.
You didn't take her accountability. She gave a great, like, I'm sorry we didn't. That was good. But where was your accountability and your staff telling his sister and them, you got to wait 2 hours and him 5 minutes? No. Y'all approached him to come to y'all restaurant. Y'all approached him at One Music Fest. Y'all should have respected that man and his family enough, because if y'all approached him, his family most likely stand it with him. So y'all should have peeped the whole crew. That's good. That's good business right there. Peep the whole crew. People with him like, oh, okay. Look out for some of them. I'm gonna look at your hairstyle. That's how I'm gonna remember you. And then I'm gonna look at that face. I'm like, yeah, I saw that yesterday. Oh, this them. Your team handled it wrong.
2 hour wait for food is ridiculous.
I mean, James, like, don't get me wrong. I've been to places where it was a 2-hour wait, but that wasn't the issue. It really was that he came in and now they recognized him and said, "Oh, we can seat you in 5 minutes." That was the issue.
They told his sister and his wife, "Nah, y'all gotta wait." Yeah. And then there was another restaurant that he didn't eat at. So they was like a 2-hour wait. But when he walked up, "We can seat you right now." He said, "Them girls in that car right there, how long y'all been waiting?" They said, "We've been waiting to sit at a table for an hour." "What about y'all on this car over here?" "Well, we've been waiting an hour to get takeout." An hour for fucking takeout?
Fucking crazy.
Wow.
He said, "Y'all can seat me after you seat this table and get them they takeout, because I'm not jumping in front of them." And he told the restaurant that. And then he left because he said at the end of the day, "I don't want y'all to treat me different. I want to be treated like a regular customer. Don't give me no celebrity treatment. I want to be a regular guy. I want the full service." So he's not wrong for that.
No, not at all. Not at all.
I would have been fucking pissed. He jumped in front of me like, "Nigga, I've been waiting."
It's a whole argument.
Who the fuck is this nigga? Right. That's a whole nigga moment.
And some people was like, "Y'all can't take him serious. He's not a food critic." Well, the food critics that are food critics, we can't take them serious either, because we the real customers. We the real people. They dress it up for the critics.
I want a real person to tell me. Yeah,
because they dress it up for critics.
They pay the food critics off.
Right. And they give them a nice dish. They know they coming. They take their time preparing their food so it can be good. But regular ass people, we eat shit every day. We the real food critics. And he said, "Treat me like that." That's why he sent them in there to get the food, and he eat in the fucking car.
Well, let's move on to something else that is wrong. Let's talk about this Jada and Brittany Spears thing. So we know that both Jada Pinkett and Brittany Spears. I don't have a problem with Brittany.
I don't have a problem with Brittany at all.
She's crazy.
Jada came out with Worthy, and Brittany Spears, she came out with the Woman in Me. Okay. There has been some debates going on social media, and point blank period is because we are sick of Jada. And
All the
maybe
way.
not everyone. There are people that really stand for Jada, and you know, she's a black woman, blah 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 blah. While she was doing the promo tour for her book, she put out a lot of excerpts, and I mean, at this point, I don't need to read the book because
Exactly.
It's all there.
everything that I would be interested in, she already let me know. Whereas Britney Spears, she took a different a different method. She put out her book and she released some excerpts. But the thing that makes them different is I feel like for the past, and I said this before on the show, I believe, for the past 3 years, I have been getting information about Jada Pinkett that I did not need to know.
Or ask for.
Or ask for.
Has she been silent these 3 years and then released the book, I believe that we would have had a completely different reaction.
Like, Will did what?
Right.
Ooh.
Whereas Brittany really hasn't said anything about her personal life, not the good stuff, right? She never talked about Justin in any great depth and detail about when she was under conservatorship. Like, she didn't discuss any of those things. So now when we get the book, we like, well, bitch, I had questions and I've been wanting to know this. So I'm interested. But
I'm definitely interested in Brittany.
Right. Of course, because social media, they are turning it into, well, Jada is a black woman and Brittany is a white woman, and they're doing the same exact thing. So what is the difference between Jada and Brittany? Why is it okay for Brittany to do this, but it's not okay for Jada to do this? Go ahead, Cardi. What were you going to say?
How is it the same?
Because they're saying they're both doing it.
It's nowhere near close.
Well, I mean, if you have an expose, I mean, look, that's what you want to do. You're spilling tea, but one did it one way, and with their situation, and Jada did it her way with that situation. But I mean, throwing it in my goddamn face for the last 3 years, I can't get away from it.
Right.
Like, I'm gonna need her to go the fuck off somewhere, and talk to Tupac on your own time. Like, don't bring that shit over here to me.
Are you talking about your failed marriage that you basically are causing? And it's like,
it's the most toxic ass woman. Goddamn.
Like, for real, you putting all the business out there. There's no privacy, no coof within your marriage, and it's just like, girl.
My thing is, it's the not being afraid of the repercussions. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna say what I want to say, no matter how crazy it is or who it affects, my family, my kids, my significant other. I'm just gonna put it out there, and just fucking deal with it. Like, and for what though? Like, what are you actually gaining from doing all of this fucking damage to your crazy ass family as it is?
I believe she's a narcissist, and I know people say don't toss that word around. I believe she is a
controlling ass narcissist.
Excellent example of a narcissist. First of all, you marry him for reasons that had nothing to do with love
at all.
Nothing to do with love. You stay with him for reasons that have nothing to do with love.
Thank God y'all got some talented children.
And the way that you conduct yourself is very attention seeking. And you do not, like you said, do not care who it affects. Everyone is collateral damage. But you're supposed to be light and love and so wise. And no, your damn daughter was cutting herself. Your son was saying he was forced into acting. And don't get me wrong, I think
he wanted to commit suicide at one point too.
I don't think that Will is innocent. I don't think that he's innocent, but I do think that he has been emotionally abused.
Definitely.
Oh yeah, that's a defeated man right there.
And most likely mentally too.
Yeah.
Jada definitely looked like she's controlling of the marriage. Like, and he's just a quiet, chill, laid back one. And you know what? That's probably why he's so good in his movies and his anger scenes, because he using that anger he can't use with her.
Stored up.
He stored it up and just like, he picture her, while he on camera, and he let it fly. But that's probably why he's so good. Like, I've been wanting to say this for a minute. like that damn scene in I Am Legend. Where's my bacon? That had me laughing, like, 'cause he was mad. Like I don't care about nothing else.
You
ate
couldn't
my
talk. You
bacon.
couldn't talk to Jay that way.
He
Jada probably
couldn't.
smacked the shit. Jada probably smacked the shit out of him.
And people like to say that Jada is not predatory because August was a grown man. You can be a predator, even if the person is a so-called adult.
More than
If
20-year
they are
difference.
in a vulnerable state, you can still
that's still a
be
predator.
predatory and take advantage of someone, which he definitely was. And that was your son's friend.
He was
That
in
right
a
there is
vulnerable
crossing.
state.
She was a legit cougar. That is a
Right.
predator.
More than 20-year difference. He was vulnerable mentally because he was depressed. You took advantage of him while he was depressed. Like what? Like, yeah.
I feel so bad for Will, man.
But it's okay. Men
You don't
get
need
raped all the
this.
time, but nothing happens because he's a man. Men can't get raped. Women rape men all the time.
He was groomed.
And groomed.
Definitely groomed.
Yeah.
And when he broke his silence about it because he was in love because she groomed that nigga. Oh, now it was just an entanglement and be Will stepping in like, nah, that's my wife. Like, Jada, you did this behind your husband back while y'all was separated for 7 years.
And y'all wasn't even together.
And y'all was supposed to been like, what, a mentor couple to him or something like that, but you sleeping with the boy?
Could you imagine if the tables were turned and this was Will doing it?
Sleeping with a younger.
Oh my God!
His name would be Mud.
He wouldn't have the Oscar that he had.
Nuclear backlash.
He would not have the Oscar that he had. He wouldn't even have the chance to get in that movie.
Let me say, I don't feel sorry for Will anymore. The same way, and I'm a woman, and I'm saying this, and I've said it. I've said it before, and I'm going to say it again, and I know it's probably gas. I can't believe saying that. It's the same reason that I don't feel sorry for certain women who are in abusive relationships, right? Namely, when they have children. If you decide to stay in that relationship and get your ass beat, that's one thing. But once you have children, you're responsible for the care and the protection and the love and the molding and the shaping and the mental and emotional health of those kids. You have to do your due diligence. And I don't give a fuck if you was in love with that man's dick and it's gold to you or whatever else. You need to take actions to get out of that situation for them. Okay? If you cannot love your children enough to do that, I don't feel sorry for you. Get your head knocked between the refrigerator and the stove.
Right.
Yeah.
Will is choosing to stay in this situation when everyone around him is like, nigga, run, get help, blink 3 times. So I don't feel sorry for him anymore. I don't give a fuck.
He was in the second place, man.
I don't give a fuck. Y'all do y'all things. I just don't want to hear about it no more. Same way I don't want to hear about Krishan and Blueface.
Oh my God.
And Stewie. I don't want to hear
Ugly Red.
Take all that back.
Ugly Red. Oh my God. I don't want to hear about her either.
I don't want to hear anything about these toxic relationships. Okay. I got my own toxic relationships to be worried about. Why do I like toxic dick? Let me worry about that.
I do got one, and I did make an appointment tomorrow. See, I don't like that.
Okay, let me worry about my shit.
Damn.
You feel it touched in your spirits.
Like I can't go nowhere, and I want to. I'll be like, I don't want to deal with you no more. But damn.
Because it's a little.
Let's sigh.
Toxicity makes the dick a little bit better. I don't know why. Why are we conditioned that way? But it just does. It's horrible.
That's why. You know why.
I need my fix. It's just like I need a fix. I'm sorry. I can't be out here dry.
We all have our addictions. I don't use crack. we all have our addiction. I don't smoke cigarettes. I don't use crack. I mean, let me have something. I'm gonna get right.
Like, and right now I'm addicted to that one. It's just like I know it ain't nothing gonna happen, and I know it's toxic, but then there's like I need my fix.
He is scratching.
Good over here, but y'all hold responsibly now.
I do hold responsibly. I do.
That's right.
That's why I'm not out here telling all my goddamn business.
Right.
Carolyn, we could start a support group. My name is Siren by Night, and I love toxic penis.
And I'll be seeing one tomorrow.
I love that for you.
If I go. I'm like, do I want to go down this road?
Really. Fight it, BK. Do a cold turkey.
and then give all the way in at the last second.
She said cold turkey.
Oh, he gonna be like Ray Charles in the movie.
You see me right now.
You got some of that eggplant.
Right, SpongeBob. I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it.
I need it. I need it.
Oh my god.
See, and I was cool at work chilling until I got a video, and I'm like, see,
make you rethink things. You know, I could wait till New Year's. It'll be my resolution.
Yeah, you know what? That's it. New Year resolution. So I got what, 2 months left? Okay.
That's this junkie. That's this junkie back talk right there. That's all that is.
As long as we not selling our TVs, we good. That's all that matters.
Not for no dick. I'm sorry, I got a good TV.
We are functional, okay? Darius said JT got exposed right before the release of the Trolls movie too. Hilarious. I'm still going to watch Trolls, baby. That's
for real, because you know why? Because it's in sync.
Yes. I'm going to see Trolls, so that ain't gonna stop nothing. Okay,
I want to see In Sync. That's what movie? That ain't no Trolls. That's In Sync concert.
That's In Sync
in digital form.
Animated In Sync movie.
Pretty much just with Trolls.
Like for real. Like they back with what?
She said Brittany's story is new to us. We all know Jada's business already. We know she has alopecia. Does she? That's a whole nother story. And she fucks August and the ghost of Tupac Daily. Shut the fuck up.
Not you downplay her health.
Oh my god.
I've been wondering it too, because I'm like, I don't see no bald spots. It look like it's a perfect like fade to me. I ain't never seen no perfect fade in alopecia.
I heard some things, is what I'm saying. He's from Philly. I've heard some things.
Oh, the family don't like her? Oh, that's given.
I'm still on the fence about her kids wanting Tupac to be their daddy. She better not be watching Poetic Justice on repeat. You know what? I can't. Hey, Sid.
And that hurts. Like as a father, that shit would hurt.
Sid
so
has
damn bad.
done it. Sid said Will has done it, but it wasn't done in secret. Alicia says, so y'all missed when Will said he's a narcissist and had affairs and was not easy to deal with. They both horrible and deserve each other. Alicia, here's the thing. Is he a narcissist, or was he gaslit into believing he was a narcissist?
Or did she make him say that?
I'm just saying.
And plus, she knew about his affairs with Dwayne Martin.
Yeah, she know about that shit.
I can see it in my head, Jada. You know what's wrong with you? And Will's like, yep, that has to be it because Jada said so. Let me go ahead and just regurgitate that to the people. And then that
I'm just saying.
I can see it.
Him being manipulated into thinking these things about him. I could be wrong, but I could see it. Sid said, I think I have an unpopular opinion about Will and Jada because I see people doing the exact same thing every day or worse. Sid, wink, wink. It's me too. James said, do you think he's still in this? Oh my God. Sid said, I do think she has alopecia. There's very effective treatment for it. People close to me have it. Listen, all I'm saying is things about her are actually questionable and
bald-headed demon.
I need to see.
Bald-headed demon.
Rockstar said, anyway, I'm working doing here, but I'm here. Facebook is just being an ass and not add my name again. It's fine, Rockstar.
Hey, Rockstar.
I mean, it's debatable, Sid.
You don't think he was manipulated? Jada controlled that whole red table talk was in her. She was literally turning the wheel. Like
that's her shadow realm.
And I'm going to be in there. Because I've had narcissistic people try to tell me that I'm a narcissist. I'm like, you're the fucking narcissist.
Yes.
You're trying to tell me I'm a
narcissist. Try to not cry so hard. He just wanted to flip the table and everything. I was
like, he really held it in. She was in her domain expansion. You know, she did
exactly.
I don't know, but I
showing that shit.
I want to see someone do a case study on them because I can imagine that the parts that we don't know, because trust and believe, as much as we do know, there's a lot of shit that we don't know. And I think that woman, I think she is a master manipulator. That's what
And
I'm
I
saying.
think Will is sticking with it because he don't want it to be like his first marriage. You get what I'm saying?
He's trauma bonded to her.
Man, he got to get away. This
He,
fucking soul
he
tie. Cut that shit
fuck
off.
him. Fuck him. He lost.
Like,
Well,
and
that's
I'm
why he's
rooting for
traveling the
him.
world right now. He's all
I
over the place.
swear to God, he said it was the unbothered. I thought Omarion was the king of unbothered until Will posted that video of him laying on the boat going to Antarctica, like while his phone was going off. He just like that right there.
But all
Yes,
you gotta
That's
do is
right.
I need to obtain that level
look.
of not
No,
giving
look
a
at
fuck.
his eyes. He cannot hide it. When you look at his eyes, they look sad. They look.
Yeah, she got
It's
me
like
pain.
the old him is in there screaming with the hands on the eyeballs. Let me the fuck out. Like that's what I think. And let's move on to more toxicity. Let's talk about Joe Smith.
Who?
Joe Smith. So, and his wife, who has the OnlyFans.
Mm-hmm. This pisses me off.
You know it does.
The feminism out there are just backing this like 2,000%, and they
So,
just don't see what's wrong with it.
for those who do not know, all right. Oh, really quickly, because it's relevant. My narcissist called me a narcissist. I screamed in his face, just laughed to bed. He never tried me again. Imagine a bitch laughing for 2 hours randomly. But you know what, Rockford, you got a little something going on your damn self. So
Okay,
I'ma just because I know you, but some of those things they cross. So no, you might not be a textbook narcissist, but you have some traits. That's what I'm gonna say. With love. Now, Joe Smith is an ex-NBA player, and his wife says, that their issues run deep. She had to turn to doing OnlyFans because they were in a financial situation. She said they fell on hard times. He was out of the league. And she created several new money-making opportunities during the COVID-19 pandemic. And it had left a major impact on their cash flow. He fell into a deep depression after going from a top pick in the NBA to being jobless. And instead of taking matters into his own hands and creating a second career for himself, he did nothing. As a result, she did what she needed to do, claiming it was a decision made to improve their lives. So she said she had to make an executive decision when he wasn't taking the lead and doing his job. Now, the question is, we got this lifestyle, and you sitting around, I'm just making shit up, but you're sitting around in your drawers playing PlayStation all day. You ain't doing shit. You ain't got no money coming in. Wifey said, "Fuck it, the bills got to be." The bills got to be paid. Let me whip these titties out.
I want to add to that.
Go ahead, BK. What you got to say?
Because at the end of the day, you married a porn star. So you can't get mad that she went back to work to support your bumming ass. If you was an NBA, don't you got money saved up? And if the money was dwindling down to the point to where she had to go back to work for you, you can't get mad and leave, my nigga. How about you take that money, the millions you got from contract? Where your businesses? Where did you finish your degree? Like NBA players need to make smart moves, not dumb moves. I'm sorry, like you married a porn star, so you can't get mad at her to go back to work to make money. And she was apparently making enough to support you. So what's the fucking issue? Are you gonna do videos with her and get in on the money flow too? Like, nigga, what are you doing? What?
I can get behind that, but you just don't go behind a nigga back and just do that. If y'all marry, it's a decision y'all make together. Even if he wants to be a bum, shit. It don't matter.
So what she supposed to say, babe?
She did it for a year, and the nigga didn't know how he thought these bills was getting paid.
We need money.
Because maybe the bills was already paid, and it was just other shit like funding her fucking expenses and shit. You don't know. You don't know.
You tell me that for a whole year, I have an OnlyFans and I have this money coming in. So just say that it was enough money to pay the bills, even though that's not what she's saying. She's saying that stuff wasn't getting done. Okay. But you see me maintaining the same level of lifestyle that I was when you were working.
What you think I'm doing?
Not gonna question how the fuck I'm doing this.
And at the end of the day, your bum ass ain't doing shit. How you
She
go
hit
from
that shit very well. Because
like,
if you doing OnlyFans, you already in the house, in the room with
or
the
he
little
just
spotlight.
ain't on. He just ain't on Twitter like everybody else to know.
Let's get to that, right? Because how did he find out? Now, for a whole year, he did not fucking know. He found out because a friend that he's been entertaining brought it to his attention.
So my friend watching my wife, and I'm just not finding out.
Now, I'm not taking it like it's a homie. I'm taking it like a bitch.
Oh, so he was trying to cheat on his wife, entertaining. Oh, he cheating on her.
Well, clearly he has money to do that.
This my friend. You know your wife got an OnlyFans. I hate me.
Apparently, he got money to do that shit. He got money to pay her. And you know why she told? Because she wanted him to leave her so she could marry him and get entitlement to his millions. But the porn star wife is going to get that alimony, so she ain't getting shit.
Well, that's how I'm taking it.
I looked up his net worth, and unfortunately, yeah, he didn't make smart choices.
Yeah.
Like
his net worth is only $100K.
$100K? What the fuck you do with all that money?
The choir said the plot thickens. Alicia said
porn stars, I guess.
Exactly. Darius said Side Chick tried to play the position. Side Chick should have shut the fuck up.
He earned $61 million throughout his
career.
career.
That's what I mean when I say shut your motherfucking ass up. When you got your celebrity, you never know how good you could have it. Because you could have been a side chick and rich. He could have been playing broke where his wife would have been spending the word on you.
Bad, man. $61 million. You only got $100K.
Like,
absolutely not. Side Chick should have played her position and shut the fuck up. So she posted this video online, and in the video she's recording him and he's, you know, going off on her. They having this heated argument in the kitchen, and he's pacing back and forth and talking about how she disrespected him. And so that's
true.
They said she was nonchalant drinking coconut water. And he became upset that she was focused on recording his reaction instead of what he was saying.
She could be focused on both.
He said, you know, that's really fucked up. Like, that's really fucked up that you would do to me, and they out of all these years that you're being disrespectful. So they take the conversation upstairs, and she asserts that it's her body, it's her decision, it's her choice. And then doing this type of work. When he met her, he married her knowing that this is the type of work that she was doing. And she said, I have an OnlyFans page and he's mad because he's just now finding out. Is my fucking choice. So she stood 10 toes down in it. And she said, listen, I've been talking to you about the things that's been going on, and you haven't come up with a solution for shit. You knew who the fuck I was when you met me. Verbatim, that's what she told him. You knew.
She's not wrong. I don't like. She not wrong.
Y'all not seeing the bigger picture of this whole marriage thing.
The only thing
they're married.
You're right.
That's a conversation y'all need to have. Like,
that's
hey,
the only thing I say she's wrong about.
I'm gonna start tricking again. How do you feel about that? That's all she had to say. We had to go behind his fucking back. Or any of that.
I think that you should have had a conversation with him. I'm not saying that it's appropriate to go behind your man's back. However, if I come to you and I say, this is the situation, this, that, and the other thing is not getting paid, this, that, and the other thing is going on with our account, and you not doing anything, and apparently you got enough time to entertain side bitches.
Hello?
I might just say, fuck you. I'm going to do what I need to do.
Because at this point,
then say that though. Like when it hits the fan like that, you still say it. You don't.
Right, you still
wait a year later and be like, "Oh, you found out." Oh no!
But now that there's a side chick, she's the winner in this because in her OnlyFans, I'm gonna assume it was all solo play and not no collabs with other.
Yeah,
niggas, right? It was solo play.
It was all solo play. So at this point, she could take him to court, divorce him for adultery and cheating, and take whatever he got and leave him with the side chick and nothing with her OnlyFans money.
Hey, Persona Non-Grata.
Got divorced.
You said, I think you should just leave. Don't be sneaky. You be sneaky. You sneak your ass out my door. She gonna sneak her ass out the door and take her money with her. Because obviously she could support herself.
I'm just saying, at least bring it to me. I was like, okay, babe. Like, all right, I made it that way. Let's do it together.
Yeah,
get my
see,
ass out the bed and
shit, I ain't doing
show
shit else in
me
my career.
suck my dick. Like what?
Like, come on, let me show them why you married me. Like, come on.
Right. Let's get this money together. If we gonna hold, let's hold
Next thing
together.
you know, be up
I
there like that one dude. What's his name? Some internet like NBA player, something on OnlyFans or something like that.
Daquan says seems like celebrities should just all be poly would solve a lot of these relationship issues. Daquan,
Kind of are.
Add me.
It's interesting that you should.
That's Hollywood for you though.
But wait, it's interesting that he should say that because it actually will catapult us into our next topic, which is all this fucking dating shit that's been going on social media, right? Mm-hmm. Now, Daquan is saying everybody just be poly and that will solve a lot of issues. Jada and Will, they swing.
They do.
Or poly, as you want to call it. I don't know which one, but it's somewhere in there.
Open marriage.
Iman and Tayana, they definitely brought people into their relationship. Mm-hmm. They're getting a divorce. Gabrielle and Dwayne, I know it was some freaking sneaking stuff going on with them.
I don't think they was bringing other people in.
I think they were.
Somebody was doing something.
I don't know. Dwayne don't seem like that type, and Gabby definitely don't seem like that type.
What? Gabby was on doing an interview talking about how she stick her finger in that nigga booty.
That don't mean that they his asshole. That's his G spot.
I think he was thinking that, but what I'm saying is the point of what I'm saying is there are people that definitely embrace bringing other people in their relationships and being open and swinging. Oh, you in the right place then, but it still does not keep them together because that is not how the relationship stays together.
Yep.
Because the fresh and new always gonna get the attention.
Yeah, people think that being able to fuck other people, that makes everything right in a relationship. No, it really doesn't. If you don't have a solid, stable relationship before you go into these different alternative relationship styles, y'all going to break up anyway.
House of cards, baby. House of cards.
That's what's going to happen anyway. So that doesn't solve it. That does not. That's not the end all be all to fix everything. Everybody be poly and that fixes everything. No, it absolutely, definitely does not. If anything, it causes more chaos and it highlights the toxicity and the insecurities faster.
I always believe that the whole world was bisexual. We would not be at war. People would just have sex and get over it.
No, because then you got to get into people's attachment styles.
And then white people exist too, so
yeah, they definitely will ruin it.
Yeah.
Darius said poly still doesn't negate truthfulness and honesty in a relationship. Persona said, well, it's a middle ground. Instead of millions of fans eyeing your woman, you have one consistent partner with another income. Darius said it'll just accelerate issues. Just like I said, I agree with you. So work on your relationship first, make your relationship stable. Work on your communication, and then if you want to open up your relationship, then do so. Because
that's how you do it. That's how I did it.
Yeah.
The foundation.
Communication is key.
But it's the same thing with having a baby. If your foundation is rocky, having a baby ain't going to make it better.
It sure in the hell ain't.
It's a Band-Aid.
It's gonna create child support.
Alicia said, without maturity, communication, and honesty, poly fixes nothing. 100%.
Hell no. No, for real. Communication is key. And being honest, like for real.
So we all have seen all the bullshit going around, and we probably don't even have the adequate time to get into this, but we seen all the social media stuff going around about dating. Everybody has an opinion on who you should date, who you shouldn't date, how you should date. And it's funny that we got onto the polyamory because Jess, can you put up that screenshot that Curtis posted? If you could find that, please. If she ain't asleep, she gonna take disappear. She gonna take me off. Anyway, Curtis Brown from Head Nurse in Charge, he posted on his news feed one day this week or last week, don't date polyamorous people unless you are okay with them being fucking polyamorous. Now, somebody, which of course that's common sense, right? But somebody in the comments said that they actually hold poly people who date monogamous people at more of an accountability because typically if they're dating monogamous people is because they really don't want to date a poly person. They want it to be, I can do what I want to do. You
Flip that.
Which flip it.
You stay in the corner.
You know what I meant.
Yeah.
I'm saying it sounds right if you flip it. You can blame a monogamous person for dating a poly person. You can't blame a poly person for dating a monogamous person. Like, because at the end of the day, you poly, they know you poly, and they're monogamous. But I want to keep you on my roster, but they agreed to, like, you can't blame me for having other people because I was honest with you up front.
Now I'm saying that they were trying to say that the reason why they date monogamous people is because they really don't want their partner to engage.
Be poly as well.
They don't want them to be poly either. So they don't date other poly people. They only date monogamous people.
I can attest to that.
Okay.
I want that exclusivity. I don't want to share you with nobody else.
That's hypocritical, though.
I mean, yeah.
It is, but it's greedy. It is what it is, though.
It's hypocritical. It's very hypocritical, but I'm not gonna lie, especially to myself. Someone who's never been like in a serious relationship, so I've always been kind of solo poly my entire life. There are some people like, can we be exclusive? Like, and I would cut off my other people. They'd be on retainer, but I would mess with them while I'm messing with you, type deal. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we fucking with everybody else, I'm gonna give an excuse of why we can't. But in they know that we gonna spin a block at one point in time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would try to attempt a monogamous, type deal, but we just gonna be exclusive. We ain't gonna be no relationship because most of the time, most people don't want that relationship. They just want
I will say I respect your honesty because a lot of people lie and they be like, no. I just so happen to only end up with monogamous people. No, you don't just so happen because you have the initial conversation, right? You have the initial conversation, and most people show you red flags from the beginning, right? If they say handle it, and they showing all these different red flags that they can't handle it, and you still continue to engage. Well, you put yourself in their position because you already said the person wasn't ready for that. So it was more important for you to have the exclusivity of that person not being with anybody else than for you to really think about their emotional well-being and saying, you know what, I shouldn't engage. Right. Also, are you really poly because you only want it for yourself and you're not okay with your partner?
Well, if I find somebody exclusive, like then I'm gonna attempt a relationship. I want to attempt this relationship type deal with you, but it's always, my experience. Let me say that. In my experience, it's always, I don't want a relationship, but they want the sex and things that come with a relationship, but they don't want to be tied down. So if you still entertain people and I'm gonna still entertain people, then we gonna be fucking. Can we fuck exclusively and entertain people? Because at the end of the day, if not, I can move on. Like, I don't want to waste time. Like, if we gonna do this, let's do it. But if not, like, if we just gonna be I'd rather be exclusive and fucking and entertain other people than to be, tied down and lying about it. You know what I'm saying?
It sounds like those worlds will like cross at some point. If you
will cross,
then the entertainment's going to lead to something else.
It's going to lead to something else, and at that point, we can call it quits or whatever. Like, because most likely, if I'm having sex with you, that's the toxic part. If I'm having sex with you, I already know ain't no relationship happening. Like, I know that for a fact, but we can't stop having sex with each other. So, that's the toxic part. that's the toxic part.
Yeah, like, Party. How you feel about that? Like, if you want to have multiple partners, are you okay with your woman having multiple partners?
No. But I understand the hypocrisy of it, so I understand it. It would be 100% fair, but on the opposite side, she feels the same way about me. She wouldn't want me out there, and she had that same thing in her freedom. So we compromised, and that's why we just go for unicorns at this point. So what we do, if we're going to do it, we're going to do it together. So that's how we were able to compromise on that.
Well,
so
no,
it worked.
You compromise because a lot of people try to force their partner into doing what they want.
Right. It's all about communication. It all goes back to communication.
A lot of people because they don't want to tell the truth.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
Y'all will say, I am a hypocrite. I you know what I mean? I understand that it's not actually fair. But a lot of people try to juke you like, no, I'm ethical. I'm ethical. I end up in a situation.
You ain't faking nobody out with that bullshit. We know your true intentions. Don't try to dress it up and call it something else.
But people do it all the time. Carolyn,
they do.
Said monogamous people need to stay out of poly spaces. What is a poly space?
No. Oh.
What's a poly space? That's what I'm
lifestyle parties.
Lifestyle.
You showing up to the party, trying to fulfill your fantasies of having a threesome with two women or do some sexual shit because some kinky people there.
Well, see, I think it's okay for you to go to a lifestyle party. We talking about relationships though.
That's what I'm saying. People go and then they fall in love. And it's like we here for the party, not for that. But at the end of the day, I get it.
Lifestyle party.
I get it because you gotta once you have certain experience, you was like, see, now that's a motherfucker you tie down right there.
But you can't tell poly people to stay out of monogamous spaces.
Well, you can always shoot the shot.
Yeah, I can shoot my shot.
As long as you get consent at the end, then you are not liable for anything that happens afterward.
And I don't have
all on a monogamous person.
Yeah, as long as
I have a problem with people that are not honest to them with themselves, and that's in any.
Be honest with yourself.
Dynamic. Most of the issues are because people are not honest with themselves about.
You said that, yes.
Yeah, everything's okay in the back of your mind. You're just crying like,
right.
Like I said earlier to Rockstar, I was like, you got some stuff with you too. And she's very open. So she put it in the chair. She was like, I have this, that, and the other thing. Right. So when you get in a relationship with her, she's gonna tell you, baby, this is what's on the table. You got to deal with these disorders. That's very honest. You know what I'm saying? I am very honest that I'm just like, listen, people like me until they don't like me because that same sassy, mouthy talk bit. I think I know everything. It's cute. It's cute in the beginning.
Until I get quiet on your ass.
But at some point in time, when I turn it around on you, and now I'm reading you for the facts of your life, it ain't cute no more. It's not cute no more. So when you like, you diagnose people and your psychology, but when I turn it around on you and I say, I see that you have PTSD, I see that you have this, that, and the other thing. This is your attachment style. It's not cute no more because I'm touching you in your spirit. But I tell you from the gate that this is who I am. This is who I am. And so I happen to go to therapy so I can become a better person. You know what I mean? And things that are not attractive and things that are not healthy, I can work on them. But a lot of people will just be like, this is what it is. And I'm all right with being fucked up.
you halfway home, though. You halfway home, girl. You keep working at it.
That is the difficult part. Because you're almost there. You just not taking that extra step. But you want somebody to get in a relationship with you and then not call you out on your fuck shit. But you got fuck shit.
And you like
I know we all been there before. You got fuck shit. But the moment I call you out on your fuck shit, you expect me to act like I don't see what I'm seeing. I'm just saying it's a little crazy.
It depends on how you do it. It's not what you say, it's how you say it.
Oh, no. Because when people are in their mode that they don't want to hear about their demons, they don't care how you say it.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. Don't tell me about myself. Let me tell myself about myself. You know what I'm saying?
Monkey branching. Wait a minute. Let me go back to that. I missed it. That's a form of monkey branching. I don't know that term. Please enlighten me, persona non grata. Are y'all familiar with that term at all?
Monkey branching. I don't know.
What is monkey ranching? That's new.
Enlighten us. We like to learn things here as well. So please let me know.
Sound like you grabbing on something like a monkey. Let it go.
Carolyn said, if I'm saying I'm monogamous, people will not be okay with someone being poly, then why is you trying to be with the person? You got to accept it. It's like Blueface. He want to be poly like a motherfucker, but his fave too won't let him, and they stay fighting. Do he want to be poly, or do he just want to be a whore?
He want to be a pimp, and he just let me tell you about La Cienega Boulevard. Get Barb big feet.
Okay, Daquan said monkey branching involves a person seeking out a new partner while still in a relationship, whereas rebounding involves a person entering a new relationship after the end of a previous relationship. It is worth noting that both behaviors can be harmful and may indicate deeper emotional issues that need to be addressed. So, Daquan, when you say that to me, that sounds like triangulation, because with a narcissist always has a plan B waiting in the wings. So you will never be alone in a relationship with a narcissist. They will always have a nigga or woman somewhere waiting to take
foot in the door.
Is that only narcissists?
Typically.
Okay, see, I'm not a narcissist. But I got plans B through Z, 1 through infinity, just in case, them just in cases.
I mean, it's also just a bi thing too, right? It's a gay thing.
Yeah.
I got your lineups.
So every single relationship you're in, you always hate, but you never been in a real relationship though.
That's why
that's also true too.
That's
why I always got a plan.
I'm talking about people, whether they married, whether they just boyfriend and girlfriend, they always got somebody waiting.
All stages.
They working it. They know I'm working on having somebody else to fulfill my narcissistic supply as soon as I'm done with this person.
Well, I've never been married before, but I picture marriage as, if I ever get married, that is the only person I'm going to want for the rest of my life. I don't want nobody else because I have this person I want for the rest of my life. And at this point, like, as a sexual being, you should know, I'm expecting to have sex all the time. But, I'm just saying, like,
that's why you're not a narcissist.
Like, I want someone for the rest of my life eventually, yes.
Yeah. But
until I find that, until I discover it, I'm gonna live life. You know what I'm saying?
There's nothing wrong with it, but this is different. It's like I get bored with my playthings. So this is a plaything. This is new. It's fresh. You're wonderful. All that new relationship energy shit, right?
I want a new video game. I got you.
All right, I'm done with this one. You don't excite me anymore. You don't do it for me. I'm starting to work on Sally over here, because when I'm done with you, I'm gonna slide on over to Sally, and you just keep repeat the same thing over and over and
revolving door.
And you might come back depending on money, or if you have kids, or if it's going to benefit you. It's all about the benefit of it. That's kind of what the monkey branching would remind me of. But Carolyn said BK hit it on the head. He want to be a pimp.
You do. Blueface want to be a pimp, and it's just like, bruh, you only get money because of Zeus. Your rap sucks.
It really does.
I've seen a number of lists. We seen a list of places that women said they don't want to go. We seen a list of niggas that you shouldn't be dating. We seen a list of women that cheat. There's all these lists going around.
Funny.
What'd you say?
That list was funny.
Which one?
The women that cheat or women.
The stereotypes are crazy.
The stereotypes was so crazy. I was like,
I'm on the list.
That's how you know it has some truth to it too.
Like, if you go by this list, like, it looks like if you go by this list, you might as well be gay. At this point, you done listed every woman.
We all would be on the list technically.
No, seriously.
Podcasters, content creators, influencers, all us motherfuckers is on the goddamn list.
I ain't on that motherfucking list. I'm an awesome person to date.
What you say?
5 out of 5. I'm an awesome person to date.
I am too.
You light skin and you got a Philly beard, nigga. You was on the list.
He is caramel.
That's bullshit.
But y'all know that Philly, they did something on the news some time ago. That Philly has the most undateable men. It was voted to the most undateable men. Yes.
Yeah.
And I know East Coast people got attitudes. I'm joking.
Man, folks be dickheads, man.
The least dateable women in Phoenix, best place to find love, Milwaukee, worst place to find love, Denver, and the least dateable men, Philadelphia.
I can see Milwaukee.
Milwaukee
could
is too
see
fucking
that.
cold to find love. That's some
Nah, it's
bullshit.
literally Chicago #2. It's only 2 hours away. That I could
Yeah,
see.
it's
It's
too
like
cold.
you could be in Chicago without being in Chicago. Like, you know what I'm saying? And this is really nothing to do there. But
It is nothing. They got that one street, and that's all they got. Right by the breweries. Like, ain't
Cardi
nothing.
said
Shit
you
going.
I'm sorry, Carolyn said Cardi do hear that freeway beer going on.
But that got nothing to do with nothing.
freeway beer.
I actually listen, Philly men are trash. I'm so sorry, but they are. It is one of the hardest places to date.
I disagree with that.
You do.
The
I
city of
do.
brotherly love is not brotherly love.
There are a lot of great brothers out there. It's just that
And
women just
Philly
go to the wrong places to find it, though.
and
The
Philadelphia.
only men I know in Philadelphia are my Morehouse brothers that I personally know and Kurt.
Next
There's no
topic.
standing Morehouse guys out here.
Them the only Philly men I know. I'm
Look,
just
Man, that's
Carolyn said Philly man. Trash.
trash.
Absolute trash. Like they
man,
are.
Jamaican men trash. Get out of here.
Carolyn said the best Philly men left Philly a long time ago. Yes, Jamaican men are trash. 100%. It's the culture, though. It's the
Yeah,
culture.
Africans.
It's the culture.
Yeah.
Darius, you got to take out witnesses because Cardi B is sticking out. Now, Darius is from Philly, and Darius is a good man. I will say that. Darius
There's some good guys out there. It's just where you go.
I mean, if it outweighs the good,
if you're a basic chick and you go to basic places, you're gonna find basic niggas. And that's just how it is.
They go to basic.
What's
You just
okay?
said
So
y'all
here we
basic.
go. Because we brought up lists of places to go and stuff. Where does a good woman go to meet a good man? Since you know everything, Cardi.
Fucking be a socialite.
I am a broke ass socialite. So tell me, where do you go to meet a good man? Tell me specific, since you know.
Just higher learning places. Like you don't go to like the fucking lose and choose and like the regular dive ass bars in Philly. Like you go to nice upscale fucking places. Like where you find upscale fucking brothers.
I'm purposely asking you to give me specifics.
Now you want me to tell you a place to go?
Yes, yep. Tell the women in the chat. Ty said you better not say church. Because
no, I'm definitely not gonna say church because the guys in there need work too.
All right, so I'm so come on. Tell me a place. You from Philly? Tell me where I should go.
I wish there was more bookstores, but there ain't a lot of bookstores around anymore.
I go to bookstores.
Like cigar bars.
I can attest to a cigar bar.
Yeah, you can find good like mature men in like a good
six figures
cigar bars, 6 figures.
Like,
you know,
they not cheating.
A good good. So
most of them are actually single.
Yeah.
James, I'm asking them, where do you go to find a good man? Especially in Philly, but you could drop y'all in the chat, men in the chat. Where does a woman go to find a good quality man that will
not here with that cigar bar window? I can attest to that one. That women be in there and they be choking, but they be like, "I'm gonna find me a man."
And I bet you them bitches got cancer and no man, emphysema and no man, COPD and no man.
Get that life insurance and that wheel though.
Tasha is tramps and liars in there.
Tramps and liars. Well, I ain't say to find a good woman. I said find a man.
Thank you.
Because a man in a cigar bar just to be a man. We ain't going there to find and looking for other things.
Daquan said anime conventions. No, Daquan.
No, definitely not. I mean, I would say jazz, definitely jazz clubs.
Jazz clubs. Go to your city wineries.
Or events.
Yep, wineries. I would say like upscale
D&D nights at bars.
Members only clubs, but you know.
Not a speakeasy.
Go to a restaurant. Look, go to a restaurant and sit at the bar by yourself.
Caroline said, all trash. I'll tell you right now, the upscale men want you to fuck them while they're wearing a shitty baby diaper and a rattle. No joke.
Wait, what?
Go to the black places. Go to the one the black people.
Oh, Ty said, I love you, but you go to cigar bars. Catch.
Hey, and look, you called me. Good guy. There you go.
I don't think that's how she meant.
Probably not. Like tramp. Found your tramp ass at a cigar bar.
Oh God. I don't think that there's one place that you can go to find a man. I don't.
At the
Oh wait, you know what?
gym.
I don't know why I didn't think about this because it's literally the hookup spot here in Chicago. Grocery store. Duh. You see a man grocery shopping?
I have been approached in a grocery.
all food. I mean, Whole Foods. You can't be like at me or shop right.
Mariano's. I'm like, go to the nice go to the
Yeah, you
nice
gotta go to
grocery-
like real fresh produce
go to
places.
the fresh
Farmer
produce.
markets.
Yes.
Yeah, we
Definitely
got
the farmer's
find them in
market.
there.
Oh my
Mhm.
Farmer's market. Oh, Carolyn got a question for you.
Yes,
Do you consider yourself to be quality men?
I am.
I am now. I can honestly say not before,
Yeah, I've come a long way in my life.
but
I
that's
am.
right. I am of age, of quality.
Oh,
Oh,
I am.
go back to sleep, Jess. Good night.
I am a quality man. I'm well read, educated. I'm still traveling. I'm well spoken. I well dressed. You know,
He is.
Morehouse College
Mr.
graduate class
Fenty.
2015. Fenty. I support Black businesses. You see this face? See this face? You know. I would. I support Black businesses. I am done well for myself, career wise. I come a long way. Why wouldn't I be a quality man? I've been
Right.
elevating in life since I was a child. Like,
And
I've been a
this is
hustler.
entrepreneurship, meet and greets, lunches, happy hour cocktails for that.
Yeah.
Meeting. That's a great place to meet like highly educated and successful entrepreneurs, Black folks who have shit going on with themselves. Find yourself in them circles.
I'm aware of my flaws. I take therapy. Like, come on.
So I was going to say, I do think BK is a quality man because BK is very upfront, right? He doesn't try to deceive people as far as relationships, and that means a lot, you know.
I'm honest. I ain't got time to lie. I'm grown.
Right, being that's really all that it is. People have a problem with being upfront and admitting the person that they actually are, what they're looking for, and what they don't want. People have a problem with it. They like to lie.
Mm-hmm.
Love to lie, but that's something deeper within them. Cardi, you got better.
You know me for a while. Yeah, I've come a long fucking way.
Yeah, improvement is always worth it.
Stink face.
The Cardi, you got better, but I think that it's foolish to think that you can find a good man in only particular places, right? Because I'm of the opinion.
No, you're right. You're totally right.
I don't like online dating. I don't like that. Some people like it though. I like to make a genuine connection, meet face to face, and then have conversations and
you're right.
Connect that way, right?
You're 100% right.
But even that being said, I've been with somebody that everybody around me was like, that's a good man, Savannah. It's a good man. Hoodwink me, okay? Hoodwink the fuck out of me.
I'll say this.
Before I figured out that nigga wasn't a good man, it was too late.
I'll say this. I mean, you know what you like, right? You know what you like to do, your interests and everything else. But if you hang around that type of stuff, may the gods be in your favor. Most likely, you'll at least find someone that you like that was doing the same thing that you're into, and at least that's common ground.
Mm-hmm.
And most relationships starts on common ground, not just you look good as shit. I'm just gonna talk to you, because you can never know the quality of a person. But if I run to you while I'm doing my favorite activity, hey, that's something that we can, start with, and then, expand on.
If you have a fucking conversation before you just jump into things.
And that's the problem. Like, folks are just hollering at folks no matter what they do when they lie. It's just because they look good. And you're gonna go off of looks, because social media is all about looks. You're using your eyes for everything.
I think nowadays people are literally just like, because of social media, they could be upfront like, I just want to fuck. Like, I just want to hit. I like how you look, and that's really just what it is nowadays. People are just hooking up,
and then
no
the
real
backlash,
contact.
Right? And the backlash. Oh well, I just hooked up with this person. Oh, and they work at Wawa, so therefore all Wawa people are fucking trash. Don't date people who work at Wawa.
If you go through somebody's social media, it'll tell you a lot about them, and a lot of people don't pay attention to the way motherfuckers post.
I'm a researcher.
A person will be like posting every day. They want a man, they want a husband. About they failed relationship, niggas ain't shit. I hope my next nigga be like this, boo, 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 boo. And then a nigga will talk to her and be like, She not monogamous. She poly. Where the fuck did you get that from? I'm seeing everything that this lady wants a husband. This lady wants a family. This lady wants somebody to love on her. I don't see none of that. But you, because you want to fuck her.
And people be like, "How you already know so much about me? I know so much about this person." It's on in Facebook.
When I read that shit, I say red flags. I say no, I see it.
Like for real.
Because if you're gonna like throw it out there like that and just scorch the earth for every burn man, like something must have happened to you. And with that type of attitude, ain't no one gonna love you like that moving forward.
Exactly.
Well,
it's gonna be hard.
If you reek a
And
dust,
then you find somebody, and then you have to overcome all that shit that you went through. And then if it doesn't work out, it's back to square one. Niggas ain't shit because you wasn't 100% ready to receive what you was asking for.
Right.
So
you want this, but you ain't healed yourself.
Damn if you do, damn if you don't.
Like heal yourself, y'all, please.
Thank you.
Please do not bring your trauma to me because
don't beg for a man if you're not ready for a fucking man.
Let me tell you, I done did a lot of healing, and I ain't trying to. I spot that red flag and cut you off with the quickness. Please.
And that's the problem. That is what the real problem is. It ain't. He took me to the Cheesecake Factory. It's not that. You know what I'm saying? It's not, oh my God, he worked for SEPTA. It's not that. That is not the reason why you can't find a man. That's not the reason why you can't find a woman. Is that you don't identify the issues that you have within yourself. And if you don't do that, then you can't figure out why you attract certain people to you, why you gravitate towards certain people that are bad for you.
Because you ain't ready.
Because you're not fucking ready.
Not ready. And you can't re-character.
Because at the end of the day,
can't re-character, you ain't going nowhere.
You get what you was asking for, but because you're not ready, you just damaged that person. And now they're messed up for the next person. It's a domino effect. It's contagious. Please heal yourself. Do not bring your shit to me because I will definitely ghost you. I'm sorry.
You goddamn right. Patient zero is yourself.
No.
Okay.
Yes.
Work on yourself. When you work on yourself, that person will become attracted to you. They will come to you. It's like electrons and neutrons, like and protons. Like,
and it's okay to be by yourself until the right person comes along.
You focus on yourself. Preach.
Fuck the nigga, but don't fall in love with the nigga. Fuck the bitch, but don't fall in love with the bitch. And make it known that this is all it is. Like and if you want something more than that, then you don't have to fuck everybody.
When you heal yourself and focus on yourself, the good gonna come to you. Trust me.
Dick is bountiful and plentiful. Coochie is bountiful and plentiful.
It's billions of fish in the sea. Okay, billions of fish in the sea. You ain't got to be stuck on one. Trust and believe. Solo poly.
Solo poly.
You are the only person that I've heard use that term that actually is solo poly.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest in my truth of who I am and what I do. I don't hide shit from people. Like I had some people like, I don't want to fuck with you because you got a work bay. I ain't fuck work bay yet though. Just saying, we can start something. Like I'm gonna be honest with you up front. Like we flirt, but we ain't done nothing.
Big Roo said that's a big issue I have with dating. I am big on communication, laying everything out in the open. And man, oh man, you think I was asking a chick to give my beard that glistening touch 5 minutes after after talking to her? James said, go to mine and tell me about it. Oh, James, let me tell you something. I'm a Facebook psychiatrist. I know when motherfuckers break up. I know when they arguing. Like you just got to look at. I know what my shit be saying.
Got files.
I know exactly what my profile be saying. I know exactly what that shit says.
You word your shit perfect because you want it to hit.
I know what it says. I know what song I'm playing. I know exactly.
We here.
Okay. And if you pay attention to people, most people don't realize what they're doing.
They don't
realize what they're doing. That's why I laugh when people say certain things. I'm like, this clearly that this bitch is X, Y, and Z. But okay. And he said, and that my friends, I'm single and not mingling. Carolyn said the conventions are the worst place. I got my heart broken at BlurCon and I just met the dude. Oh, I remember, Carolyn. I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry because I love Blur so much. And I think highly of everybody.
I wouldn't put much stock in BlurCon.
Oh, Jesus.
You solo poly too? Darius says Siren like Mastermind from X. I'm a people watcher. I've been a people watcher for a very, very
your pictures for the past 10 years. See who your family members are and what they do. Like, bruh, I go down a rabbit hole when I come to researching.
That's why I don't like when people play in my face. Because, baby,
you would think I work for the government the way I find out about people. I find all your social medias and be like, oh, so you did have a red car.
Oh, Daquan said, I'm not solo poly. I'm just cool with those who are. Darius says, a few people watch, I see. I feel.
Man.
All right, y'all. So that was a good conversation about dating. Take that away, y'all. Heal yourself. What BK said, heal yourself.
And communicate.
Communicate. Don't lie to yourself and don't lie to other people.
Please be
honest.
honest.
Big thing is don't lie to yourself.
Be honest. Be honest.
And I say that as a person who, you know, I still do things that are unhealthy. I'm please don't think that I'm sitting here like I know everything.
I ain't perfect.
I know it, but I don't always engage in what I should be engaging with. But I know it. That's why I could tell y'all, because I done been there and I done did that. And I'm sick of seeing y'all motherfuckers argue on social media. It's stupid. It's absolutely stupid. First of all, cheesecake is nasty. The Cheesecake Factory cheesecake is nasty. Once you have good cheesecake, you will never want cheesecake from the Cheesecake Factory again. I don't know why y'all think that shit is good.
Cafe and Intermezzo in Atlanta. I just got to throw that Cafe and Intermezzo in Atlanta. That cheesecake bomb.
I'm speaking. Listen, you ever had the Amish people's fucking cheesecake?
Oh yes, Amish motherfuckers can cook.
God. Mashed potatoes,
fresh to the fresh.
Potato salad, macaroni salad, ice cream. Them motherfuckers.
I want some good eating. Go see the Amish people.
You want some good seasoning?
Go to those food markets.
Man, you want some good seasoning for the corn on the cob? The Amish people. That buttery season is so damn good.
Yes, Al. It's fucking delicious. Amish people can cook they fucking ass off.
Yeah.
And build furniture.
None of the white people.
And build furniture.
None of the white people can cook because the Amish took all the seasoning gifts. Okay.
Boy, man, I'm Amish. I love to go in there. They be like, Amish, what? Huh? What? Amish? Oh, I'm buying it.
That was so
good. Bruh, Amish people are low-key the black people and white people because they season their food.
Carolyn said the Amish cook so good I will poly with them motherfuckers. They don't believe in that, Carolyn.
Like you, no, like this. You on Rum Springer? You who on Rum Springer? Come here.
Mormons
touch my pantaloons.
Not.
No, Mormons are different. That's something completely.
Yeah, that's what is that?
That's multiple wives. I know
that's multiple wives. I don't know what that's called. I know multiple husbands is polyandry. What is multiple wives?
It's polyamory.
Amory?
Yeah, polyamory.
Okay, then when it's like on both sides, just polyamorous.
Yes. No, polygamy.
Because I'm still learning all these terms. Because
polygamy is when you
like so many terms.
So it's polygamy is multiple wives. Polyandry is multiple husbands. Polyamorous is just an alternative lifestyle where you can love multiple people.
Everybody's bisexual. Got
it. James said they got good seafood too.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I love it. Thank y'all so much for being with us this evening for the NightCap. I wanted to talk more about it, but we had someone coming on behind us, but I think next week we don't. So I'm going to try to think of something real debaucherous because we going to hit time.
Debaucherous.
I'm going to think of something real good so we can talk as long as we want to next week, okay?
I like that.
Right.
Debaucherous.
Nasty, debaucherous. Yeah. So definitely, if y'all missed any of our shows before, please go watch the replay on all Head Nurse in Charge platforms. I'm a fan of YouTube because I can red ball. And you can watch all the shows on the network. We are here every Thursday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, this was a special NightCap edition, but next week we're going to go back to our sex topics. We're going to go back to our mental health topics that I disguise so you don't know that you're getting this education. All right. Also, J1 Con is this weekend. If you don't have your tickets, get your tickets. It's in Atlantic City at the Showboat. Head Nerd in Charge will be in the building for the cosplay prime. Okay, it's carnival theme. Titties. Teffy titties.
Titties. Double scoop titties.
Be in the building.
I'll be there.
Okay, so definitely make sure you go down there and show love to Jason, who is in charge of creating J1 Con. Show love to head nurse in charge. Tell them Siren sent y'all. Y'all want to have a good time. Make sure y'all get y'all merch. www.headnurseIncharge.com. Good quality merchandise. I'm not just talking shit. I absolutely
Very good quality.
It's really good quality, and it's shit that I will wear even if I didn't watch the show because it's like a good design.
And it's comfortable. I have a hoodie.
Oh yeah. Ooh. Their whole collaboration with Champion, their stuff is really nice.
Yes.
So just in time for the winter, please go get your merch. We still working on our unicorns merch. I have a really debaucherous line that I want to put out there. I want it to be before I put it out there.
Ooh.
Brant t-shirts and Brant tamers, and it's in my head. I'm working on it for y'all. Okay. So make sure y'all follow us on all our social medias. BK, where can they find you?
You can find me on all platforms at BKE for life. Yes, that's it right there at the bottom of the screen on any social media from Twitter to Snap to IG, Facebook, etc. TikTok. I'm new to there. Please be patient with me. And catch me in Otaku North's calendar next year. There you go. They got a link. Y'all see the link? Y'all. Okay. Catch me next year in 2024 calendar for my Cosplay is Black Otaku Nor cosplayer. I am one of the 12 featured cosplayers and amongst a great crew of amazing Black cosplayers. Y'all please purchase this calendar. My name is the promo code BKE for life that gives you free shipping on all orders from the website. So there you go.
And light skin, let them know where they can find you.
You can find me at J1 Con on Saturday. Other than that, you can follow me right there at the Cardi Experience on my Instagram and Twitch.
And of course, I am at Siren by Night on all platforms except for TikTok, where I'm at Siren_by_night. I've really been sleeping on my TikTok. I
need help. I don't know how to do it.
I got to like 4,500 and then I just stopped.
I'm trying to figure it out. Like I be on videos like, what this do? Like,
you got to play with it. Because honestly, I didn't want to do TikTok, and I started doing it because Curtis challenged me, and I'm real competitive, and he knows that. So I ain't gonna get off this bitch until I learn how to do this. And it was just a rabbit hole after that. So it's not hard. It's real simple. It's gotten even simpler since I started.
I mean, I see little kids do it, so I'm sure.
It definitely is. How many people you got on TikTok?
Shit, couple of hundred, I think.
You see 1,000. Y'all go follow BK on TikTok. We need
thank you.
Get him up 1,000, please.
I got 319 followers.
Oh yeah, good. And he has amazing cosplays, and he might put his Savage Fenty on there.
I can start because my cosplay videos will do good. I mean, my highest one was like 3,900, but
yeah, we'll talk about it. But use your hashtags. But definitely, y'all follow him, get him to his 1,000 so he could go live for y'all. And again, go get your tickets for J1 Con. If anyone is interested in doing a podcast, I'm the EP for this one. So please, y'all can slide in my DMs, not with dick pics, but with business.
I'm not refusing. I'm just saying, say hi.
I said allegedly.
Look, say hi first.
And join us here on Thursday. And we take recommendations. If you have a topic that you want us to talk about, if it's debaucherous enough, if it's enough shenanigans, we'll do it. I know Sal wanted me to do something, so I will do that for you guys because I love y'all. I love the engagement. I love the questions. And we'll see you next Thursday. Until then, please don't get caught on tape fucking Dwight Howard.
I can't promise that.
My head's hurting. I've been awake all night. I'm still learning how to make things right. I keep making the same mistake.